Hey everyone, welcome back to the Tipping Gods channel. I hope you're well and we thank you very much indeed for your support. Today is Wednesday the 11th of August and we're going to look ahead to this week's feature golf tip, and as always this tip is already on our social media platforms and the links to those platforms are below in the description of this video. So without further ado, we are off this week to the Champions Tour, to the Shore Charity Championship, played in Canada this week, which is great to see the tour heading north outside America, around the Canyon Meadows Golf Club, around 7,100 yards, par 70, only the 3 par 5s, a lot of 450 plus par 4s. This is a really good golf course, a real test, pretty much a stadium style golf course in its setup. And you know, large greens, but a lot of sections on the greens as you would expect. You know, the rough and the weather is going to be great. The rough is up. They've had a fantastic growing season in the summer in Canada. By all reports, the course looks in magnificent conditions. The weather looks ideal with just light breezes in the afternoon, so really no excuses for either side of the draw. But you know, we have seen this tournament played at this venue a couple of times now. I think 15 under is about the highest or the lowest score, for the 3 rounds. So, you know, it's a scoreable course, but as always, you're going to have to hit some fairways. And I think in particular, you're going to have to be able to shape some shots around some of the bunkering on these greens with their individual sections, large greens, as I say, individual sections where the pins are going to be. So you really are going to have to find the right levels on these greens. Otherwise, you know, 3 putts are very much on the agenda. So as always, any tour around the world, you're looking for someone who's in form, who has some previous form potentially around the course in the event. But you know, it's interesting this week that this field is not deep at all. Yes, Bernard Langer's there and he's an absolute amazing golfer at age, what's he now, about 95 or whatever, is he still winning? But you know, he's a phenomenon, and he's heading up the betting at around $6. But it really isn't a hugely deep field. We've got Mike Weir second favourite. You know, he's going to have a bit of added pressure of being at home this week. He's around $8. But then we start getting out to Rod Pampling. Alex Checker has been fantastic, but has tapered off for, you know, the second half of this year after he exploded onto the tour earlier with 2 major wins. Scott Parrell, who could absolutely pick this field up and carry it if he had the form of last year, but that was last year. He doesn't have that this year. He has been struggling. You know, Tim Petrovic, hot and cold, etc., etc., etc. Not a deep field at all, and I just think we're really looking for someone who has some form this year. You know, has an all-round game that's suitable for this course, and the Tipping Gods really like the look of Doug Barron this week. You know, Doug Barron's a journeyman pro when he came across to the Champions Tour a couple of years ago. He's had the 1 win, but like so many people who come this tour, he's really elevated his game. He's been inspired by this next stage of his career, and you know, this year he's one of the most consistent performers this year. If you look at his stats, 14th in overall scoring, top 20 in GIR, top 20 in putting, top 25 in fairways found, hitting it out there reasonably length at around 280 yards. You know, he's come off sort of a block of performances, if you will, over the last 4 months where he hasn't missed a cut. He's been very consistent, a lot of top 20s, a couple of top 10s. I just get the feel Doug Barron is ready to, you know, take that next step for this year and really get that victory in this event. I just think the form he has around the last 3 to 6 months, especially statistically, and his ability to hit greens and hit fairways, I think is going to be in good stead this week. So Doug Barron for us, around $22 on some of the exchanges we've seen, 20 to 1 across most bookmakers. $5 to win, $5 to place is the staking strategy for us for Doug. He will do us very nicely indeed this week for our feature golf tips. So Doug Barron on the Champions Tour at the Shore Charity Classic. He will do us nicely, as I say. Plenty of other free tips, of course, as always, to get your teeth into it, Tipping Gods. So if you're not already on our mailing list, log on to tippinggods.com, sign up, and you'll get all our free tips in plenty of time to review and perhaps even follow our thoughts if you concur. But as always, whatever you're investing in this week, we wish you every success. please do stay safe and always remember to invest responsibly. Thank you.